Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to Excel for Data Analytics 10 days challenge, and this is day number 7 where we are going to see about match functions. Now match functions, there are multiple match functions that we are going to see. Match, index, how can you use that simultaneously, which is index match, and lots of things. Okay, so this lecture will help you to advance your Excel for data analytics. You can be able to clear all your interviews after this lecture. Okay, so stay tuned, practice each and everything that I am teaching in this lecture. Whatever resources are used in this lecture, you can go to description and download each and everything. Okay, so let's get started. So if you don't know about match functions, so there are multiple match functions like match and index, and we'll learn how we can use both functions simultaneously like index match. And apart from that, we are going to see regex functions. In regex functions, there are multiple functions like REGEXEXTRACT, REGEXTEXT, REGEXMATCH and REGEXREPLACE. So these all functions we are going to see in this lecture. So here we are having 6 functions totally, and if I explain you, so there are index, match, and then we will use this together, which is index match, and after that there will be REGEXEXTRACT, then REGEXREPLACE, REGEXTEXT and REGEXMATCH. So these are the 6 functions that we are using in this lecture, and here we are going to see how we can use these functions. So basically these functions are like VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP will match the text, or we match something to derive something. So in input we'll give something which is, for example, I am giving one table where you need to find the salary of an employee, and I am giving you employee ID. Out of that employee ID, you need to find, using that employee ID, you need to find the salary of the employee. So that is the use of your match functions. Apart from that, the regex functions are the function that we are going to use to find something. It's like find and replace kind of thing. Okay, so there are multiple things that you can do. For example, here you can do extract the text. For example, you have one paragraph, and from that paragraph you need to find something where a movie name is written, so you can extract that text from using the extract text. Next is replace text. If you want to replace something, that you can use validate pattern. If you want to find something, for example, you have email ID and you need to find their domain name. For example, for people will have @gmail.com, few people have @yahoo.com. So like this you can extract the some particular pattern from the text. For that we'll use the validate. And last one is your regex match, where we will match the function. For example, you have some word like cricket and you need to match that cricket word with the paragraphs where the cricket word is existing in that paragraph or not. For that we will use this match criteria, which is regex match function. Okay, now we'll see what functions we are having and how we are going to use it. So first of all, we'll see match, then index, and we'll use this combine function to find the values. Okay, now here it is very simple that you can see index match is one of the most important factor or most important question asked by any interviewer for data analytics interview. Okay, and match we are using for find the position of value. Okay, I have example also, I have syntax also, we are going to see that. So first of all, let's understand this match function mostly will use with inside if, mostly will use inside if, or will use index and match both together. Mostly nobody will use this match function separately, but we are going to see how you can use that function separately. Okay, so match function is written like this: match, then lookup value and lookup array and the 0. Now here there are multiple things. If it is 0, then it is exact match, and then there is 1, -1 and +1 that we are going to see with the Excel sheet. Okay, but for now you just remember this is 0 that we'll use for exact match. If you want to find some value and we want to find that exact value, then we'll use exact match, which is 0. Okay, so let's see, this is the table we are having. Let me clear this screen. Now we have this table where we have employee ID, employee name, department, region, month and amount. Okay, and now the question is asked, in the following table was the position of Aman. Okay, so this is Aman. I already highlighted this thing. Aman, what is the position of Aman? So B8. Okay, so if you like this, you can see like this, it is 8, and if you like see like this, it will be a B. So the answer is B8. Okay, this is very simple. Now how you will find this exact thing using match formula? Okay, so lookup value, you know, you have learned about VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP. So lookup value will be your Aman. Okay, so what will be the formula to find Aman if I use this same thing? So what will be the formula now? So for example, we are using this function which is Aman. We need to find the position of Aman. So lookup value will be Aman. Lookup array. Now we need to find lookup array. So lookup array will be your B2 to B9. Now as I told, 0 will be there if you want to find exact match. Yes, we need to find exact match because the name is Aman. Okay, so we'll write 0. Okay, and the output we'll get is B8. Now let's do this with the help of Excel sheet. Okay, so here we are having a table where we need to find the Neha. What is Neha's position? So I'm writing here formula match. Okay, in match you can see lookup value we need to find. So lookup value is this Neha. Okay, we know this is employee name, so I am selecting the employee name column. You can directly select, okay, or you can select the same thing, comma 0. Okay, now why 0? So you can see here, if it is 0, which is exact match, if you want exact match, then you can use 0. If you want lesser value, which is less than that, then you can use 1. If you want greater than, then you can use -1. Okay, but this is the text. Neha is a text value, it's not number or something. That's why we are using exact match. Okay, and we need to find exact match, and I am clicking on enter. See, 5. Now you can see this is 5, which is Neha's position. Okay, one more thing you need to remember, if you are not selecting, for example, I am copying this table, I am pasting here, and we need to find again Neha's position. So whenever you will write the function which is match, okay, and lookup value you are selecting, and where you need to find, which is here. Okay, so whenever you are selecting this, so your answer will be something like 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, whatever it is there. Then whatever you are selecting, what is your first value you are selecting from, there it is number. Okay, now what I am trying to say, I need to explain you. For example, the answer here is 4. Okay, because our selection range lookup array started from Rahul is 1, Anita is 2nd, Suresh is 3rd, and Neha is 4th. Okay, that's why the answer is 4. Here it was 5 because our array was started from the employee name, which is this B1, and it stopped at B5. That's why it was showing a 5 number. Okay, I hope you understood this thing also. Now we'll go back and we'll see the index function. Now let's understand the index function. So if you know what is the difference between index and match, so in match we used to provide a name. For example, I need to find the position of Aman. Where is Aman? Okay, in the table. Now here I am giving a value. I need to find someone who is there at column B and row number 8. So I'll get the answer as Aman. Okay, you can see here we will get the answer of Aman. Okay, you can see here is equals to index, and in index in bracket it's array. I'll select A1 to F9. Okay, because we need to select whole table. So I'm selecting A1 to F9. Okay, comma row number. I need to find row number which is B8, right? So I need to find row number is 8. Okay, because this is our row number. Okay, and then comma and column number. So column number is this, but we'll not write A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We'll write 1, 2, 3, 4. So our column B means 2. Okay, and in that we'll get the answer Aman. Okay, now we'll solve same problem with our Excel sheet. So you can see here we need to find who is there on row number 6 and column number 2. Okay, and we are writing formula for it, which is index. Okay, I have written index here. Then we need to select array, which is our whole table. I am selecting whole table, comma. Okay, then row number is this, which is 6. You can directly write 6 in bracket. Okay, like this you can write 6 directly here, and you can write column number as a 2. Okay, if you write this, you will get the answer, which is Vikram. Is it right? So your row number 6, see 6, and the column number 2, Vikram, it's right. Okay, but 2, for example, you want to make it dynamic, then instead of the numbers you will select the cells. For example, this cell, and in column number I am selecting this cell, so you'll get Vikram. Now if I want to change the value, I can change it easily. Okay, if I want to write 4, if I want to write 1, if I write to 3, like this. If I want to change this value to 5, I can change this value. Okay, So I hope you understood this function also, and basically you'll not able to use match and index individually, you will use index match together. Okay, now we'll learn that thing also, how you will use the index match function. Okay, so it's very easy. Now we have learned about index and match. Now we'll use it as a club one function, which is index match. Okay, and this is important function, this they'll ask you in interviews. Now if you learn about XLOOKUP, if you see VLOOKUP, same function index match will do. Okay, there is no such a difference between both two. Okay, but I feel XLOOKUP is very easy as compared to the index match. Okay, I never use index match in my daily life, but obviously if you are facing interviews and if they are asking you to use this, then you need to use this. Okay, that's why we are learning it. So it's very simple. For example, here you have one table. Okay, and you need to find a month's salary. Okay, so what you will do manually, you will go to name and you will find where is Aman is here and it is his salary. Okay, same thing index match will do. Okay, now see the syntax for the same thing. So what index will do, as we have learned in the last thing, you will give the position and it will give you the value. So to do that, we'll give the position here. Okay, what you need to find, so if you see this XLOOKUP formula is same as this, same value it is using. See, Aman it is there. Okay, B2 to B8 is there and D2 to D8 is there. Okay, and this 0 because we need to find exact match, as we have seen in last example. Okay, same formula it is there. Okay, now we'll understand what is this formula. So index will find you, so this is index function. Okay, this is index comma and this is your match function. Okay, so index what will do, index will give you value, index will return you value. So this is return. What you want in return, you want salary in return. Okay, that's why you have written D2 to D8 over here. This is your return. Okay, same thing you will get return over here. Okay, what you want to print, you want to print salary, you want to print department, whatever. Let's say if they are asking find the Aman's department, then you will select C2 to C8 department, what you want to print. So this is return, or you can say print. Now I'm erasing it. So this is your print, what you want to print. Here we want to print salary, that's why we are using D2 to D8. Now match, you know, we will give a name and match needs to find the location of it. Okay, so we are giving name over here. First is our name, which is what lookup value is there. So this is lookup value, which is Aman. Okay, so Aman is here. Okay, and where Aman will be there, so this in name function. So here we need to find Aman, which is B2 to B8. So here you can see B2 to B8. Okay, so here written. So basically the simple language of this formula, what you want to print, you want to print salary, so you are writing here. Then you have used match function. In match functions, what you need to find, you need to find Aman. Okay, where you need to find, here you need to find, and how to find, which is exact match. So this is 0. Okay, if I talk about XLOOKUP, then XLOOKUP was very simple. What you need to find, which is Aman. Where you need to find, B2 to B8, because it's a name column. And what you want in return, you want D2 to D8. Okay, this is same as what you want. I want salary. Okay, what do I need to find, Aman. Where I need to find and how I need to find. Okay, this one thing is increasing in index match function, which is how to find, which is exactly match. Okay, now we'll see this same formula using our Excel sheet. Now the question is here, find the salary of employee with employee ID E109. For that you will write the function, which is index match. Okay, so firstly you will insert index. Now you need to select array. As I told you, your formula will start what you need to find. So it is asking us to find the salary, so I am selecting salary here. Okay, comma. Now we'll add here match function. Okay, in match, what you need to find, you need to find E109. You can see here it's E109. So in double inverted comma you need to write E109. Okay, then where you need to find, you need to find in employee ID. So I have selected this. And the last thing is what you need to find, exact match. Okay, bracket complete. Now you can see here this bracket is for the match function. I'll give one more bracket, which is index function, and then I'm clicking on enter. Okay, so you can see the answer is 75,000. Now let's find employee ID 109 and the salary is 75,000, which is 75,000. Okay, now for example they are asking for E109. So what I am doing, I am removing E105 from here and I am selecting this K3 cell here. Okay, and I am entering this. Okay, now it is showing NA. For example, I need to find the salary of E105. Okay, see here E105 answer is 65,000, E105 and the answer is 65,000. So you can automate that formula also, okay, by changing the same thing you can do with the XLOOKUP also. For example, I am using XLOOKUP here, XLOOKUP. Okay, in XLOOKUP you need to find lookup value. So lookup value is 105 comma, okay, and lookup array, your lookup array will be your employee ID, okay, and what you want in return is your salary, and boom, your answer is there. Okay, so both formulas you can use to find one thing. Okay, this I'm going to solve this question also. If you want more questions, I'll add this more questions into the Excel sheet, or you can use ChatGPT to solve these questions. You can just copy paste this table into ChatGPT, ask them to give me 10-15 questions to solve on this basis, on this topic. Okay, now let's solve this problem. Find the experience in years. Okay, experience is years is there of the employee whose name is Karan. Okay, so we need to find whose name is Karan. Okay, so I am copying this Karan name, I am pasting here. So for example, if I ask somebody, if somebody asks me what's the experience of Neha, then what I'll do, I will not again write the formula, I'll use that formula again. Okay, I'll just replace Karan with the Neha. Okay, now here I am writing index, which is our formula, and index we know we need to find what experience in years. So I am selecting experience in year. Okay, comma, now I will use our match function. Okay, in match function we need to lookup value, add lookup value. What is lookup value? Which is Karan. I am selecting that. Then we need to find lookup array. So where we need to find the name Karan is in names. Okay, comma, and what we need to find exact match, which is 0, and our bracket complete for match and one more bracket for the index function, and I am clicking on enter. So it is saying Karan is having 7 years of experience. So where is Karan and having 7 years of experience. Okay, first question was find the salary of employee number 105. Okay, again Karan, it's 65,000. So we have found the answers of both the questions, and this is how you can use the index match function. Okay, now let's talk about the other functions, which are REGEXMATCH, REGEXEXTRACT and other functions. So the remaining functions are very easy. We don't need this function in daily life. Okay, sometimes means once in a year you will need these functions. Okay, most of the functions so you will not never use. I never use this function also in last 4 years, but because you are becoming full-proof data analyst, you know each and everything, that's why I'm teaching these things to you. This though not even paid courses, pro courses from IITs, NITs, they are also not selling, they are not also teaching these things. But yeah, we are going to see this because most of these functions will use ChatGPT. There is nothing you can do about it. Okay, now let's understand this thing. So this is your A2. So let's understand first. So we are using regex, okay, and this is extract. Okay, so extract is from like extract the specific text from your whole text. Okay, regex is a function. Okay, there are lots of regex functions, we are going to see those, but this is your formula. If you enter regex, then you will find REGEXTRACT, REGEXTEXT and lots of things. So we'll select the REGEXTEXT, and this is the syntax. You need to select which cell you want to extract the text, and then what pattern you want from it. Okay, you will not understand this right now, but whenever we'll be going on to sheet, I'll jump to the sheet directly. So here I have one example. First is, this is your A2 cell. Okay, in A2 cell, this is the text, order 1 2 3. Now you need to extract number from the text. So what you want to, your output will be 1 2 3. For that you will write REGEXEXTRACT formula. You will select the A2 cell, which is this cell you are selecting here, and you are giving which is pattern you are giving here. Okay, now this pattern is very complicated because if you see I have table, so this, if you want to find number 0 to 9, if you find one or more, you can use plus star, then there is, I don't know what symbol is this, then dollar is there, and then full stop is there. Okay, so there are lots of functions that you can use it with. So for that, what we'll use ChatGPT. Okay, now how we'll do that, we'll use our Excel sheet and we'll see how can we solve that problem. So this is our REGEXTEXT. Okay, so here we have some table. Okay, this is ID, name, this is email, phone number, country, notes, username and domain name. Now extract the username from the email. Now this is the email, and username, what is username? See, email column text before @ is username. Okay, so extract the username from the email column. Okay, full stop, it should be a full stop. Okay, and text before @ username. So if I zoom in, so you can see Rahul.Sharma is the username, @gmail.com is not the username. So we need to extract before text, which is Rahul Sharma. Here it's Priya_12. Like this, we need to extract all the text from this emails, and for that we'll use ChatGPT. Now how we'll use ChatGPT? So the formula is very simple. Okay, the formula though you can also write here. Okay, which is regex. So see here, REGEXEXTRACT is there, REGEXREPLACE is there, REGEXTEXT is there, and this aggregate we are not using. This is not a function for the match, that is the statistical function. So these three formulas they are there, and one more is there that we are also going to see, but for now we are going to see REGEXEXTRACT. Okay, we are selecting this text, so we are selecting text as this email, comma, and we need to put the pattern over here. If you can see here, so we need to select pattern. So for that I have written the prompt over here. So I am not completing this formula for now. So I have written the prompt here. So we need to copy this and paste into ChatGPT. Okay, so we'll go to ChatGPT now. Okay, and I am pasting here, give me a formula for REGEXEXTRACT to get a user names from the email IDs. The name is separated in email @. Okay, email before @. Okay, you can give example also. Okay, I am removing this. You can give example, for example, Virat dot Kohli @gmail.com. Okay, here before @ is user name. Okay, you are putting this and then you are entering this. Now here is your formula. So here we have get the pattern. So what you need to do, this copy just this in double inverted comma, whatever is written, copy that and paste here. This is your pattern. Click on enter. See, so you got the Rahul Sharma. If you drag it down, it will automatically get your name. See, Neha99 @ Pooja. Okay, Pooja actual name @company.in, whatever it is there, you are getting exact name over here. Okay, so this is the use of REGEXTRACT, and this you will be using while data cleaning. You can easily use ChatGPT and you can ask for pattern, because see, this pattern you will not be able to remember and you will not be able to write it. And even if you search for any REGEXTRACT function on YouTube, you will not get any formula or any trick to remember this thing. They'll also use ChatGPT. Okay, so this is how you can use. Then apart from that, second question I have, which is extract the domain name from Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook and company from email. Okay, same I have written here one. So same for that I have written here one our prompt, and I am pasting that prompt in ChatGPT. Okay, and I'll get the answer. Okay, for that I need to just write here again REGEXTRACT. Okay, and I need to find email domain. So I'm selecting the email domain, comma, and we need to copy this thing. Okay, whatever it has given us, we need to just copy this and paste it. Okay, and enter. So you got email @gmail.com. Yeah, So like this, wherever you will find, for example, this is @yahoo.com. See, it's sneha.patil@yahoo.com. Like this, you will get your answer over here. So this is the use of regex extract. Now we'll see next function, which is regex replace. Okay, so this will use for replace using pattern. Earlier what we used to do, earlier we used to extract whatever it is there in column A, we used to extract that in column B, whatever it is there. Okay, now here we'll replace, we'll extract same text will be there in column B, and we'll use same text in column C, and we will replace it. Okay, now how we'll use, for example, same formula. Here you need to select regex replace. Here text will be there. Okay, text you need to select. For example, in last example we have selected the Gmail. Here you need to select the text, then comma, pattern, and then whatever you need to put into the replacement. For example, remove the numbers. So here we need to remove the numbers. So here we have selected data 123, which is A2. We have selected comma. For removing, we are using this, whatever it is there, which we will ask for ChatGPT, and we need to replace with nothing. We just need to remove. That's why we are replacing it with the space thing. Okay, and you will get the answer data 123 will be gone. Okay, now we'll use this in our Excel sheet, which is REGEXREPLACE. Okay, so here we need to remove all special characters spaces from the phone number. Okay, and for that I have this prompt written over there. I'm copying this and I'm pasting here. Okay, REGEXREPLACE, remove all the special characters from phone numbers. Okay, and I have given this prompt, and here is the formula we are getting. Okay, so for that I'm writing here one formula, which is REGEXREPLACE. Okay, I'm selecting phone number, comma, selecting comma. Okay, then we need to copy this first thing. Okay, pasting here, comma. Okay, here we need to give double inverted comma also, so I miss, I guess, and then we need to put double inverted. I'll tell you why we are using it. Okay, this double inverted comma, what is this third bracket? So whatever text we want to add there. Okay, for example, if I want to add here A, okay, I'm writing just A, double inverted comma A, so it will write the number and it will write A. See here A. Okay, so it has removed plus it has removed, and this minus sign also has removed and added A over there. Okay, you can see A91, A98, and then number. Okay, so if I don't want add anything, we want plain number, then we are writing like this, and we are dragging it down. Now I have given one more question to solve, you guys. You just download this sheet from the description and just copy paste this in Google Sheet, and you will get the prompt over there, and you can solve this problem. Okay, now next function is our REGEXMATCH, and you need to, here match means what, you need to match it. Okay, REGEXMATCH is the check if the pattern is existing or not, and it will return you true or false. That's the only thing. Okay, this function is not there in Excel. It is there in Office, Excel Office. If you are using your official Excel, which is given by your office, which is given by your at your job, then you will find that for formula. Otherwise you will not find in normal one. For that, what we are going to use, we are going to use Google Sheets. Okay, we'll get back to this. First we'll solve this problem, which is REGEXTEXT pattern validation. This is new function which is launched by Microsoft. So here same as REGEXMATCH, but clever for validation. Okay, let's go to our REGEXMATCH itself. We'll find this first, we'll solve this first, because it's a like new updated version of REGEXMATCH only. So we'll solve this. Okay, how we'll solve this? First, take about what you need to do. You need to write the formula REGEXMATCH. You need to select the text, comma, pattern, and check if the email is Gmail. Okay, you need to select whatever email is there. For example, few email will be customized email like company emails, few will be Gmails, few will be yahoo.com emails. Okay, so you need to select, and you need to find whether that email is Gmail or not. If you are selecting that cell, you are writing this formula, it will tell you whether it's true or false. Okay, for that we are using REGEXMATCH. So here in REGEXMATCH we are having one document that I am going to open, and it is asking email belongings to gmail.com. so for that you are writing here REGEXMATCH function. Okay, text here, comma, Now this function I have used multiple times. This will be very useful for you guys also. So for example, whatever it is there, if it is containing some word you need to find, then you can simply write in double inverted comma. Regular expression it is asking, so you can write Gmail. So you'll write @gmail.com. okay, and bracket complete. Now it is showing false. Why? Because this function is case sensitive and I have added here a capital format. So I'll writing gmail.com. Now it will give you true answer. So see, it is having @gmail.com in this email. That's why the answer is true. And if you drag it down, you will get the answer over here. Okay, and this was our first question to solve. Second is check whether the name contains a space, first name or last name. Okay, check whether the name contains a space, first name or last name. So here I think we don't need to use ChatGPT again. So for that you will write REGEXMATCH here. Okay, we'll select the text comma. Now they are asking for space, so I'll write double inverted comma space double inverted comma and enter. Yeah, it is having it. Okay, yeah, all are true. For example, I am removing Rohan Das space, so it is coming false now. Okay, so you can use this function like this. It's very easy function again. Mostly you will not use, but even if you want to use, then now you can use it. Next function we are going to talk about REGEXTEXT. So REGEXTEXT is pattern validation, new function, but the same as REGEXMATCH but clever for validation. Okay, so validate Indian mobile number, and this is our text we are selecting, and this is our pattern again. Okay, so answer will be true. If it is true, then it's valid. If it is false, then it will be invalid. Okay, so we'll see this using an Excel sheet, and this is the formula. Okay, so we need to find test pattern phone number start with 91. Okay, so here I am writing is equals to, because you know plus 91 is India, so I am writing here REGEXTEXT. Okay, then I am selecting over here is our phone number, comma. Now we need to add pattern. So pattern, for that what we'll do, we'll copy paste this thing in ChatGPT. REGEXTEXT whether phone number starts with plus 91 or not. Okay, and it has given us a pattern. Okay, I'm copy pasting this thing into our formula here, double inverted comma. Okay, enter. So yeah, starting with true, it's India. If you drag it down, it will show you false. So these three numbers are not in India. See, because it's not starting with plus 91. Okay, so this is one kind of questions you can solve. Second is test whether email sent with .com or not. So for that you will write this prompt into ChatGPT, and the formula will be again same. Here we are writing is equal to REGEXTEXT. Okay, we'll select our they're asking for the email. Okay, right, we are copying here, comma, and they're asking test whether email ends with .com or not, and here we got the answer from ChatGPT. We are copying pasting over here, enter is true. So this is ending with .com. If I drag it down, so we got the answer, and drag it down. So you can see second email is not ending with .com, it's .in, so that's why it is showing false. Okay, so in this way you can use it. I have given one more question to solve you guys. You can solve this question. In this way we have learned all this regex function and match functions. These are little complicated side because it's an advanced Excel. You need to practice it and then you will be able to master it. So I hope you understood each and everything about this. So after this we are going to learn multiple functions like Excel statistical functions. Okay, that will be a last functions where we are learning functions. Then we'll learn about data cleaning in Excel, and last chapter will be our charts, and that will be our 10th episodes of this course, and then we'll be finishing our Excel. Then in 11th part we'll starting with SQL. Okay, so I hope you understood each and everything about match functions, and now we'll see you in next lecture where we are going to see statistical functions.